Good morning, my beloved twin flames, soul flames, and lovers. Well, it's the 4-4 portal, and we're living in a very auspicious time. Oh, I feel my voice is cracking. So I need some water. There's a lot of things that's going on in this world. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They don't want me to talk too much what's going on in the world, as everybody is in a state of anxiousness and fear. And you feel it in the collective. So the only thing you can do about it is to meditate and get your frequency high. The high sensitive persons, they know what's going on and they know what's going to happen. The sleepers are still unaware, just doing their day-to-day thing with family, with friends, and are not really looking what's going on in this world. Don't believe what you have to say. So there are more, after this period, there are more people waking up very brutally. And it's not going in a soft way. So when they wake up very brutally. So this 4-4 portal is an opening and a new beginning to the new earth. We are creating, and with all of us, we prayed for it. We were looking forward to it, to create this new world. And this new world is here. It takes another 25 to 30 years till we see the really good results of it all. As there is a lot of time needed to transform this energy and transform this world. So the star children that will come out of the baby boom that will happen in 9 months, 25 years later, these children, these star children, they will change the world. They are the ones that will create that new earth. We are still the ones that doing the pre-work, and we are very, very lucky to be in this space, in this time, to understand what's happening in this world. This is a time that will change all eras, and this is the time coming to the golden age again. We're going back to Lemurian time. We're going back to loving energy, to good vibrations. And the ones who doesn't believe, the ones that are stubborn and holding on to the old world, they're gonna vanish with that old world. There are many arrest maids of high authorities that rule the world at the moment. A lot of celebrities are arrested. 16 cardinals are arrested with child molestation and worse. Arrests are made in Canada for child trafficking. It's very hard to speak for me at the moment. Oh, yeah. So there are many things going on. And I will leave it with this, because I feel I get very emotional when I speak. When I speak about this, it's hard for me to see what it all did. In this world, but I'm also very happy that it's cleared out now. So for now, what's going on with this 4/4 portal, I'm asking everyone to meditate tonight at 7:45, this afternoon at 4 o'clock, to burn a candle tonight and put it out on your balcony or outside, so we can honor and think about the people who died of the coronavirus. Tomorrow at 3:45 there's a global meditation. So tune in on those dates. Sending healing all over the world and sending healing to the coronavirus. So I have a feeling that the coronavirus, if we put our vibration out there, will die, will fade away, and put the violet flame on there, into the streets, into the people, into yourself, out there. So we can heal this world in an instant if we do the work all together. So, okay, now they want me to go over to the twin reading. And the overall reading for this deck is love. Keep your focus on love. Keep your focus on abundance. Keep your focus on the cycles of the moon. And see everything with love. Sometimes it's very difficult to see everything with love if you're in a space of fear and anxiousness. But meditation will help you to calm down your nerve system and to come back to your center. What's going on in the masculine space? The masculine is walking away from love. He found out that there was no equal feelings, equal thinking of same energies. It feels they're too far apart with their energies. Okay. Spirit tells me, if you're a fire sign, even if you're a feminine or a masculine fire sign, the masculine side will help you out. Please swap if it's more convenient for you. So if you're a water sign, then tune in with the feminine energy. So that's what they tell me to say. But there is no equality here. There is no love. There's more competition. There are more fights going on. And that's not so strange with all the energies that's going on at the moment. But the divine masculine is walking away. He had enough. He saw enough. He's not blind anymore. He knows there's something better out there for him. And he is leaving the situation. He's turning away from everything that's happening. And let's see what's in his heart space. Trouble with sleeping. And worries, nightmares. Very, very much in line with the dark side that comes to haunt him. Anxiousness. Troubles, I hear. A lot of overthinking. No way to express their feelings because they're locked up inside. But thinking about it. How do they see the relationship with the divine feminine? They can't see it at all. There's no way out. There's no communication. There is harsh communication. He can't see. He sees that she's not seeing at all. And maybe because of everything that's going on in her world. But I have a feeling the divine feminine changed so much that the divine masculine can't see that. He can't see what's going on in her space. I see the divine masculine can't put himself in her shoes. Because the difference between them is too big at this moment. And I have a feeling that the divine masculine needs to wake up much and much more. Or the divine feminine needs to wake up much more. Overall, the divine feminine are way ahead of the divine masculine. But so know this. Know that things are not be seen. Not about what's going on in the system of the divine masculine. A lot of the divine masculine are in a state of war energy. What's going on in the divine feminine energy? She gets an offer of love, and she's thinking about it. Shall I take it or shall I leave it? The offer of love is coming her way. I hear the love is getting poured into her, but she's not even seeing it. She's looking at it, but she is not noticing that the love is poured in her system. And she only has to reach out for it and stretch her arms and reach out for it to receive that love. But I have a feeling that it's not the right moment for her to accept this. And it could be because there is a disbalance. Another offer could also be work related. A heart space. She sees the ship is leaving. She sees that but also waiting for the ship to come ashore, but also seeing the ship leaving. And she's okay with that. She let it go, but on one side, she's still holding on to secure her boundaries, to secure her balance. That she has hope that this ship will return. And I have the feeling it's the ship of okay, the ship of abundance. But I also see the ship leaving and thinking about it. Oh, did I miss this ship? A lot of things happened in the divine feminine and masculine's lives in the time of separation. I have a feeling the divine feminine got aware, awake, went on an adventure and returned in a totally different energy. Okay. How does she see the divine masculine? She sees that she has to do her best for the children. But I also see the children in their youth to remember what they had. And they had abundance, they had a family, they had everything. And that's what the divine feminine sees in the masculine that he wants to restore. And I have a feeling it's too late. It's almost too late, because the divine feminine tried and tried and tried so hard for so many years. She's exhausted of trying to get everything back in balance. She's too tired to get it back in balance. She saw too many things that happened to restore this. She's seeing no way out. She sees how much effort the divine masculine is doing now to restore this energy, to get the balance back and to get the love back in. But I hear too many things happened. It's the law of push and pull that's became too much. The elastic band is out of his elasticity. It's pulled out. It's stretched too many times that it broke. That's what I hear. So I don't think the divine feminine will give the divine masculine a chance. Okay. What will support the divine masculine? Strategy. He's strategizing. He's strategizing the whole situation. And he overdid it. He's trying to get strategizing that much that it is it will work for him, but it doesn't work for the divine feminine. He's strategizing the way out of how he can control everything. Strategizing his money, his work, his family, his love, everything, doing it step by step, making Yeah. Planning the future. Okay. How does he see the relationship with his divine feminine? He's envious of her. There's so much envy that she's doing the things that she wants to do, that she's going off and having fun, that there is no care in the world if he looks at her. He sees her glowing, he sees her radiant, and that gives him envy. Envy of her abundance, envy of her luck, envy of everything. There's no need for envy. What supports her? What supports the divine feminine? The storm will support her. The storm of letting go of all the emotions. Telling how it is. Yes, and this storm will also hit her. But it's needed. The air needs to be cleared. How she thinks about it. How she sees things. That all is doing out of control. You can't control a storm. You can't control a storm. Because it will take you. She sees that the divine masculine needs to go through the doors of healing. Healing is needed for the divine masculine, but also in this time for the divine feminine. I also feel that the divine feminine needs the support of the divine masculine. So open the doors and go outside. See the sun. Take a walk. If you can, if you're in quarantine, you can go in your garden or to your balcony to get some fresh air. But the door to personal healing and happiness, that is the key of the freedom. What's blocking him? People around him taking his energy way too much. They take way too much of their energy, and everything what they try to build, it will be nibbled down. So there are more people around him that want pieces of everything. What will he do about it? He will communicate. He will write a letter or he will communicate it. That's the way to get rid of this energy. More communication needs to come in for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and that will come in. So I have a feeling there is a lot of uncertainty with the divine masculine towards his divine feminine. He knows something is there. He knows that there is this huge chemistry. He knows there is this equality of thinking. You know, they think the same on different levels. They think the same. On certain other levels, there are not in balance. So everything needs to be in balance before the communication can drop in. When the communication comes in, then they have time again to build it up. What is the block for the divine feminine? She needs to make a choice. And I already know that a lot of the divine feminine made already a choice. But now it's the time how to get to that choice. You know, she's not, I have a feeling she's not taking the right side and she's not taking the left side. I have a feeling she's taking the middle ground. She's not taking both of those doors. She's going her own way. She's taking, you know, I'm not taking any door. I don't make a choice. I make a choice for myself. And I'm going straight up. And what is she going to do? Is she going to straight up? She will flower. She will bloom. She will get into her happy space. It could be that there is not time yet to come back with the twin flame. I think it needs more time. I see that the divine feminine tried a lot. Tried enormously to get the love and the energy back into this relationship. And I feel she's tired. I feel she is not able to do it anymore. Okay. What combines them both? What combines them both is the family, is the union. They both want the union that combines them. But I feel in a different way. I feel the divine feminine wants the union and the family on a friendly basis, not in a love-based, house-to-house family anymore. It's the twin flame card, by the way. So union or reunion is possible, and that combines them both to be reunited with each other. But what then? Well, there needs more of communication. That communication will bring them together. And I have a feeling that the communication of face-to-face will help them in a loving way. That will help them, bringing the union back together. Now there is too much separation. Now there is too much anxiety and not seeing the way out. Okay, let's clarify some of the cards. Let's clarify walking away. Oh my gosh. Walking away from love. Walking away from this union. Too much happened. Not be able to go on with this. Maybe there is another energy involved. Well, could be, don't have to be. Let me see. Yeah, loyalty. So probably it could be that the Divine Masculine is in another relationship or found someone else and is loyal to that feeling. So he's not, he's walking away from the old situation because it's too much trouble, it's too much work, it's too much drama. And he is loyal to, it could be that he met someone else and he is loyal to that feeling. I also see he's loyal to the relationship with his Divine Feminine. But it's not going to work out. It's not at this time. Not in this time of separation. Not in this time of too much emotions. Too much emotions for the heart space. Emotions needs to be drawn in, looked at, resolved to create a clearer mind or clearer emotions. It needs healing on these emotions. Needs more to go with the flow instead of going upstream. But I have a feeling all the anxiety needs to be cleared out. The anxiety needs to be cleared out. The garden, what he doesn't see is the garden, how beautiful she is, how she can be, how the divine feminine can be when she is in a good space. And it seems like they both going up and down, up and down. When the divine feminine masculine is down, the divine feminine is up. And when the divine masculine is down, the divine feminine is that what I said before? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it works vice versa. Vice versa. So if the divine feminine is down, then the masculine is up in his energy. When the divine masculine is down in his energy, the divine feminine is up in her energy. It will never be in balance. You know, they never meet each other in balance. It's always up or down, because the energies are, the one is growing and then the other one is growing. They never grow at the same time because there's no space. Someone else has to hold that space. So it's always this movement going on. So now the divine masculine, or I see the divine feminine, is feeling better than the divine masculine at the moment. Well, offer of love for the divine feminine. One card, please, for the divine feminine. New beginnings. She gets an offer in love for new beginnings. And I have a feeling she's going to take it. She gets an offer in love for new beginnings. And she's taking the chance of a new beginning where the sun will shine, when both holding space for each other. I have a feeling there's another lesson to be learned for the divine feminine, and that's that she's not walking away from situations. But I have a feeling if the masculine, divine masculine, is continuously in avoidance of communication, avoidance to go deep within the feelings, and just, you know, make an argument, turn around and think it's all okay because I leave it. No, the depth of the connection is to talk things through and to talk it out, and then you get a connection. There isn't connection here in this relationship. There is avoidance. They avoid the conversation. They avoid the contact. They avoid, and just to be nice and have a safe environment, but that environment isn't safe. For the divine feminine, it isn't safe. There's an avoidance. And I also feel that the divine masculine is yeah, not only avoidance, but just not be able to be reached in his emotions. He can't reach his emotions. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine? She's going to shine. She sees the ships go, she let it go, she says goodbye, and she's going on to shine her light, to shine her love, to shine everything what she needs. So abundance, joy, happiness. Not too much. I see here also towards the children, ice cold. Or the children are cold to her, or the connection is too cold. The past is on ice. That's what I hear. The past is on ice. I feel also too much, in both parties, too much judgment. I also feel that's coming up with the envy. Trying to frame someone. Trying to frame. Wow. For something they did and try to blame it into someone else's shoes. So probably the Divine Masculine did something and blames the Divine Feminine for it. Here, wow. Bam. And that's the end. That's the end for the Divine Feminine. That's the end. She knows that she's been gaslighted. She knows that all the stuff he did to her and, you know, not taking the responsibility for it because he's ashamed. She knows, and that's the end. He strategized everything very clearly, sly, looking behind him, and say, okay, I will get you another time. And he did. And that created a storm. That created a storm. I hear the Divine Feminine don't have to worry about it. She has to trust. Trust in herself. Trust in the higher energies. Trust in God. Trust in Goddess. And her trust is there. things, oh, I hear things, huge things will change. Huge things will change for her. There will be light, more light coming in after the dark times. After the storm, there will be light. And she's going to the light. She's going to meet the new light and fly off together. Wow. There are so many opportunities for the Divine Feminine to get new love. Yeah. Not able to create a safe house because the rats are still there. There's no way you can create a safe house when the rats are still there. And taking everything down, your food, your cables, yeah, because they nibble on the electricity. Okay, one card. Okay. Divine Masculine, to solve this, he wants to communicate with his Divine Feminine. He wants to have time with her. He wants to write her a letter. He wants to communicate with her. He wants to offer her the rose. He wants to hold her dearly in his life. Don't know for what purpose, but that's what he does. He's thinking of communicating with her. He doesn't know how to communicate with her. Okay, one card for the stairs, please. One card for the stairs. Clarify the stairs, please. Tower. Money, house, work. That's not what she's choosing. She is choosing the love, the hearts, the surroundings, nature. She's not choosing the hard-working establishment. She is choosing for the balance in someone who works, has love for nature. I feel strongly that she is not going for the wealth and money anymore. She's going for someone with heart and showing the emotions. Children. Children will blossom. She always blossomed by her children. But I have a feeling that the children are grown up. She doesn't have to take care of the children anymore. She gives the children everything they need. And I have a feeling that's it. The children had dreams. And all those dreams are gone. I hear dream as a child and make your dreams come true for the Divine Feminine. Dream as a child and make your dreams come true. What will bring them together is the house, and it could be the quarantine and hope. Hope for coming together. That combines them both. Both have the feeling will come together soon. Want to be with you. And what brings them together, a house will bring them together. So it could be that he will give her shelter, or it could be that he offers her a stable home. Could be that they moving in. That's what they want together. So, but then they need to communicate this. They need to communicate before everything will come together. So let's get an overall card for the Divine Masculine. Two cards for the Divine Masculine. See, anxiety. Anxiety is the overall card of the Divine Masculine. And the 7th chakra will be healed. So that means meditation. Needs to meditate. Archangel Uriel is taking care. But Archangel Uriel is the Archangel of Pentacles. That's interesting. Well, she is she's expressing the crown chakra. Okay. So Archangel Uriel will, probably help him grounding in the body through the crown chakra. More light coming in. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. One clarifier. Oh, for the divine feminine, I saw another one jumping. Yeah, here it is. Second chakra. And the heartbreak and broken heart and appreciation for the divine feminine. And Archangel Ariel will heal this. If you call on Archangel Ariel, she will help you to heal the broken heart, everything what happened here. It happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And it's only to see and to make you stronger, to appreciate what you have, and to appreciate everything that's in your life at the moment. That will get you out of it, out of the broken heart. Because people always try to put you down when it's going good with you. If you're in the environment with people who are doing this to you, then you're in the wrong environment and you're with the wrong people. If people lift you up, if people support you, then you're in the right environment. I want to leave it here, and I will be back next week. So I hope you all can relate to it. If you relate to it, please hit the subscription button, so you get notifications every time I bring out a new video. I hope you're all doing well. Subscribe. Leave your remarks open in the box below, and let me know how you're feeling. How are you doing with your twin flame in this time of quarantine? So let me know. Wish you all the best. Love and blessings. Oh, and yeah, I'm open again next week for readings. I'm opening up the readings again next week. So if you want a twin flame reading and you want assistance and you want to go in deep, because these are general readings, it's not for everyone. No, there are multiple stories in here. And if you need a reading, I give a reduce, very low. I give a discount because of the quarantine now. I'm dropping from 111 euros or pounds or dollars. I'm going for 33 pounds for the time that we're in quarantine. So as long as the quarantine lasts, you can get a reading for me for 33 pounds. So let me know if you're interested in a reading. And I see you next week. Bye bye.